In the star-studded world of Chinese entertainment, there are two names that have been the subject of public discussion since 2019, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. These two actors, who met through the phenomenal drama series The Untamed, have created a chemistry that not only captivates audiences, but also generates a huge wave of speculation, theories, and discussions that seem to never end. Whatever they do, even the smallest things, always manages to provoke a greater resonance, especially among their loyal fandom who closely follow their careers and relationships. Over time, more and more moments have emerged and formed their own narrative, a narrative that has many people wondering, is all of this just the imagination of the fandom? Or is there something deeper, more real, more sincere, hidden behind their smiles and gazes? From the moment they met, there was something different. Many crew members involved in the drama's production described how the two quickly became close, even before filming had progressed very far. Xiao Zhan, with his warmth and gentle smile, seemed to easily put people at ease. Wong Iba, who is usually distant, quieter, and more difficult to read, showed a side of himself that was rarely seen when interacting with Xiao Zhan. Although it was never explicitly stated, fans felt that their relationship developed in a very natural and unforced way. There were meaningful silences, jokes that felt very personal, and glances that seemed to reveal something they couldn't put into words. Those glances, especially from Wong Iba, have become one of the most frequently discussed topics in the fandom community. The moments when Iba watches Xiao Zhan from a distance, when a small smile appears without him realizing it, when his face automatically softens when Xiao Zhan speaks, all of these are recorded, magnified, dissected, and analyzed. Regardless of whether the interpretations are correct or not, one thing is clear. Iba's expression when looking at Xiao Zhan is different from the expression he shows to other people. He doesn't try to show it, but he also can't hide it. The gentle gaze is too natural to be considered fake, too spontaneous to be called mere fan service. There are also several interviews that further reinforce fans' belief that their relationship cannot be considered ordinary. One of the most talked about is when Wang Yibo was asked who he felt most comfortable working with. Iba, who is usually firm and concise in his answers, paused for a moment this time. His eyes moved slightly, his lips held back, as if he was considering whether to answer honestly or keep his distance. And finally, in a low but honest voice, he said, "He knows who he is. I don't need to mention his name." In an instant, the internet exploded. Many believed that the person he was referring to could only be Xiao Zhan. Iba's attitude, his expression, even the slight change in his breathing when he gave that answer, reinforced the fans' belief that the name was something special to him. Moreover, Iba is known for not being good at lying or playing with words. He is blunt, and because of that, his words this time felt like they contained something deeper. If Wang Yibo's behavior caught the attention because of his gentleness, then it was Xiao Zhan's statement that really shook the fandom. In a casual interview game, Xiao Zhan was asked a quick question. Who is the person he trusts the most to share a room, even a bed, if he ever had to? The question seemed simple, light, and contained no trap. However, Xiao Zhan's answer changed everything. He chuckled softly, seemed to think for a moment, then answered casually as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Iba. He's not noisy, he's not fussy, so I can sleep peacefully. The sentence was simple. There was no dramatic tone, no exaggerated gestures. But it was precisely its simplicity that made it feel honest. Too honest, perhaps. And fans immediately took it as proof that their closeness was not only in front of the camera, but also in the trust and comfort that only two people who are very close to each other can have. Imagine sharing a bed isn't a small thing. It requires a sense of safety, trust, and comfort that not everyone can feel. The fact that Xiao Zhan mentioned Iba's name without hesitation made many people believe that their relationship was more than just colleagues. Since then, various other moments have emerged and added to the big puzzle that the fandom loves so much. Behind-the-scenes footage shows how the two pay attention to each other even when the main camera is not rolling. There was a moment when Iba quietly adjusted his scarf so that it didn't cover Xiao Zhan's face. There was a moment when Xiao Zhan reflexively shifted his body so that Iba wouldn't get too hot under the lights. There are also moments when they gaze at each other without saying a word, as if they're speaking a language only the two of them understand. All of this has led to endless speculation. Many fans describe them as the perfect contrast. Iba, who is cold but gentle on the inside, and Xiao Zhan, who is warm but sensitive. Iba is quiet and difficult to open up to, while Xiao Zhan is empathetic and able to read other people's moods with just one glance. They're like two different colors that complement each other, like black and white, like the sun and the moon, different, yet needing each other to create harmony. However, behind all this excitement, there is one important fact. Whatever is really going on, it remains their business. Fans have the right to enjoy their chemistry and dynamics, write theories and fan fiction, make beautiful analyses or video edits, as long as it is done with respect. We can enjoy speculating about whether Yibo really can't hide his feelings, whether Xiao Zhan is really comfortable sharing a bed with him, whether they give each other little signals that the public ignores. But we must remember that their personal lives belong entirely to them. Even so, there is no harm in acknowledging that their relationship does have a unique warmth that is rarely seen between two male actors. Whatever label is given, friendship, professional closeness, or something more personal, what is clear is that this relationship has brought happiness to millions of people. Fans celebrate it, immortalize it, even make it an emotional force that helps them through difficult days. And perhaps, in the end, that is what matters most. That amid all the speculation and analysis, there are two people who continue to show sincerity toward each other, who continue to care for each other in ways that cameras cannot capture, who continue to maintain their relationship despite the noise of the outside world. Is it all real? Only they know. But to the eyes that see, the hearts that feel, and the fandom that loves, that closeness is more than enough to believe.